Hello guys and welcome to a What If All Might Was a Good Teacher to Midoriya Izuku about One For All. On the beginning of the series, All Might said that Midoriya was not ready for One For All. With that in mind, All Might created a harder training regime to make Deku's body ready for One For All. With this training, Midoriya's body was ready for One For All 3 months before the UA's entrance exam. Like in the series, All Might told Midoriya that for him to activate One For All, he needed to do was to squeeze his buttocks and to yell smash, and told Midoriya to try and use it for the first time. Midoriya tried to use one Detroit smash on the beach where they were cleaning and created a huge blast, separating the ocean for a long distance and making most of the nearby trash from the beach flying meters away from him. After he used his first smash, Midoriya's arm was totally shattered and he fainted from the intense pain. All Might quickly rushed to the UAs asking for Recovery Girl's help, but she was nowhere to be found, making All Might really nervous. After finding Recovery Girl, Midoriya was healed, and Recovery Girl asked All Might to follow him out of the nursery. She yelled at All Might about Midoriya's broken arm. She told him that those kinds of injuries are not normal, and that he cannot repeat the same mistake again. Some days passed since Midoriya first used One For All. He kept training, thinking that he broke his arm because he was not yet fully ready for his new quirk. 1 week after the incident, All Might told Midoriya to try to use One For All again, but this time, instead of using it only on his arm, All Might told him to activate the quirk throughout his whole body, making the recoil damage and the power output of this quirk a lot more controllable. Midoriya then used One For All in all his body. He was able to control a little bit better the power output and was able to use up to 3% before feeling any kind of pain and stress on his body. Using his new quirk over the last 3 months before the UA exam, Midoriya was able to control One For All up to 6% without any damage to his body, and he was ready to take the exam. Then, the day of the UA exam was here. The story pretty much followed the same, with Midoriya almost tripping and falling, but got saved by Uraraka. When Bakugo saw Midoriya near the UA's entrance, this time, instead of just passing by him, Midoriya told Bakugo to be ready, since this time he could do more than just run and being helpless. Bakugo got really mad after hearing Midoriya saying that. He grabbed Midoriya's shirt, and with a lot of small explosions near his hand, Bakugo told Midoriya that he was going to murder him in this exam. Well, with this part of the story finished, I believe the next episode should be about the entrance exam and what happens after Bakugo sees Midoriya first getting a quirk, or in this case first using One For All, since Bakugo always thought that Midoriya was quirkless. I hope you guys liked. Don't forget to follow and leave a like, and goodbye.